Hello viewers and welcome to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera with me, Isatu Smile Sesay. Today the camera in the EOC office as we can talk to the incident manager for the Mpox in the country when Dr. Mustapha Jalloh. As plenty people learn they give so much concern about Mpox, where plenty people can say Mpox no dey na chickenpox we get. And una go get for know how Mpox they affect person and also waiting at some of the plans them where the ministry don't put in place for cut down the spread of Mpox in the country. Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and that you be?
Me Dr. Mustapha Jalloh, the incident manager for Mpox response in Sierra Leone.
Okay, so like viewers go just want to know like the current status of Mpox in the country.
Well, currently we don't record 1,378 confirmed cases. When we say confirmed cases, it's not cases that we don't test in a lab and show say yes, na Mpox. We get other suspected cases we can that one, but if we not tested, we not the confirmed case. So now the figure and they currently and almost let me not say almost all is district in Sierra Leone don't report confirmed case. The 16 district them.
So like when you talk about the confirmed case where we don't get show say the cases don't they increase in the country. So like I'm waiting actually the Ministry of Health don't do for CC then tackle the spread of the monkeypox.
Yeah, thank you very much. So yes, as I say, the increase don't start a couple of weeks ago. A surge in number of confirmed cases. We all know how this is spread. Contact with contact and close contact. I mean, with people them. So I make the spread rapidly. But as a ministry or as an agency, we don't set a robust system in terms of for the investigate cases them and try for detect and once we confirm we care for some in our hospitals and some we care for them home. Those who are mild cases now home we care for them and the severe one that we manage in our hospital them for the time being. And also we engage communities, we engage special populations or key populations, and very recently we don't receive some vaccine for ensure we vaccinate we frontline health workers, and most importantly now the contact of cases, because the only way that they will be able to break the chain of transmission. When somebody confirm, we ensure with the line list you contact them, people that don't interact with you, and whether family member, somebody in your workplace, somebody in a social gathering that don't interact. Once we get a list of them people and they would vaccinate them all, but that's the ultimate way for break the chain of transmission. We also focus on key population them, people that way they are immunocompromised. We also vaccinate them people them. But currently the vaccination target now the contact of cases.
Okay. So like you make measure of certain set of people where one can say for gonna host and make you go say our best you go distancing safe and for help for treat. So I not think say them people in the one I can release for go, especially where it just begins to show early signs like you don't get one or two rash in body. I not think say short people get the tendency for spread them out.
Well, yeah, you're right, but most of them initially we give them key messages they're waiting them for do preventive measures until the result then come out, because we ensure say we lab they run 247. As the results come out, we ensure say we send the results within 24 hours to the person. And on top of that, again, now we try for move from that home care strategy. We don't identify key places we start go for the managed cases now, so that we hospital level side in the city cases are not going to be overwhelmed. So we don't get identify like 500 bed capacity within Western area rural. Similarly, another place has been identified na Port Loko district, where then they go do assessment tomorrow, and including other district them they ensure say that treatment facilities so we will keep some of them cases there for manage them, than for the left they let them go far into the community again.
Okay, so like where you talk why una not get like an holding center like how they used for do for the past epidemic where we don't dey manage now the country like the table we get the coronavirus you get something like an hold the center where person don't begin to show certain signs of symptoms and they did it first until the results confirm if it confirm then they can get transfer into the treatment center if it not confirm then they can release and for go home so why this monkeypox not get an holding center.
Yeah, so initially now so we manage them and but now the strategy don't change. We try for we identify places and now say we would hold the cases them until the result then come out and if you positive just like I say we send another major treatment center that would identify in the country.
Okay, so when you look at monkeypox, people can normally say we not get monkeypox, but na chickenpox we get, or crow normally, or fireborn. Now person can sick. So what is those different way the monkeypox in your rash gets for do if you compare it to the other fireborn, chickenpox, or normal rash?
Yes, so for the past 2 years now, the international community they try to avoid for the column monkeypox because of the stigma. So now Mpox now they wouldn't say for the column. And now one two difference in the monkeypox or what we call just Mpox, what they call now Mpox. It is common on your face. You see the cocoa and the rash then I face. Then also the palm, you palm of your hand, you see the rash, the commode, then the sole of the foot also it can commode. Unlike chickenpox, in the common then side in there. So now again the genital rash, very now they say very common with Mpox. When I say genital rash, na a private part, it is see rash the commode and that rash there at times it turns so to some people so all lengths and the now some of the differences in the way between the Mpox and the chickenpox.
Earlier, during the press conference, the Ministry of Health representative will be the part of the press conference, but they talk about measures them where they don't put in place like the schools and talk about schools, talk about worship centers, talk about the marketplace, but not they want to measure concerning the transport sectors.
Yeah, maybe if you look into them, it did it because now one of the key areas they already try to see how we will encourage them for maintain, observe themselves when they go into transport, especially when they go long distance from district to district, and ensure say observe the individuals, and if they know they get any rush, we will feel say will affect other people them. So all they want and then a small public advice na small and they come out as we see the disease the spread or the pattern the change. Now so we say they come up with different public guidelines them for protect people them.
So like when I don't start the quarantine process, like if a person they will confirm for monkeypox, like in community or in household, when I don't start the quarantine process.
In Mpox, we know they say quarantine. Quarantine very strong, so they say we they isolate. Or they isolate, we they ask you for do self-isolation. Advise you first, we they go assess your home and see whether you fit for isolate yourself. Advise people around you, the interaction for minimize them. Also ensure say we able to tell you the preventive measures and how we will spread them to your family members for the time being. So then we can only do it for mild people with mild symptoms. Now that we can advise for their home.
So what about the family of them people there so we don't be confirmed of this Mpox?
So as I say earlier, one of the target is that if you know a confirmed case, we would line list all your contact the family members them and vaccinate them immediately. So that's not the strategy now. Whosoever is confirmed, we vaccinate all in contact them. And also, meantime, we follow up on them for let them complete in 21 days period.
Okay, so like before the vaccine they come away, the cases then be done they happen. So now be done they do this line list. So wait till now be they do to the family members before the vaccination they come up.
Yes, so we go to call contact tracing and monitoring. we dey follow up on the contact them. We dey send people them for call them or send people them for go reach na the household and see how they do and observe them, try for advise them waiting for do and waiting not for do. While then they would observe them, contact them there.
Okay, so like una don't get any case like during the time when they observe like the contact case, una don't get any cases that we don't come off from that contact case.
Yes, so we don't see a couple of cases where they observe a case and the contact also get infected, come positive. It don't happen within Western area now, rural, and also in the district. We don't see that they don't happen. We don't document them. So now the drive we response process because we monitor them, monitor the contacts them closely for ensure say anybody we develop a sign and symptom of Mpox for collecting sample and test them and see whether it positive for Mpox.
Okay, so now we talk about this Mpox. So our best to not don't do for sensitize the public more because plenty people up to now they give their own concern about this Mpox. Some man go say Mpox no dey. Some man go say we don't get Mpox in the country now. Chickenpox we get. So our best not don't do for raise more sensitization.
Well, we don't do a lot with regards to that. We don't do some radio engagement. Of course, they do them press briefing there often. All this now for let people know what's in the gun around the Mpox response. We also don't engage some community leaders them and other special groups them back for create awareness, around Mpox. But say not to one off something. It takes time, and not all man get time for listening to radio all the time. Not all man get time for watch TV, all the time. So it takes time. Now over time, we will ensure yes, we don't saturate the we don't. The message don't reach out to. All of people in the country. So now after some time, we will realize that.
Reach out to the traditional leaders.
Yes, so we call them key populations, a very critical group down there. We don't do on a few districts, now 3 districts, but see them population large, continue for do over and over, because they're very key in this response. Most times people in this when they get in this Mpox rush and they feel say which go on or that thing, we don't get them information in there. So now make them become one of the targeted key population there for orientation.
Okay. So what's the message you add to all what you don't say so?
Well, response not to one man business, not to the Ministry of Health alone. We all for put arms together and try for take ownership. Community people, leaders them, the journalists them, we all get a role for play. Everybody in the society gets a role for play. And with the advice, family member, if you see anybody when a neighbor or within your family you develop rash or signs and symptoms of Mpox, do you advise I may go to the nearest health facility or you call 117 for attention. They go to health facility, then go label body people and go observe them and collecting sample and test and try for know exactly if Mpox.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
On myself, don't listen to Dr. Mustapha Jalloh, we are the incident manager for Mpox at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. What he say about Mpox, as it don't talk about the measures they don't put in place for CC the Mpox disease and spread because of me and Isatu Smile Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera, I say, tata.